Coach, well, it's another tough loss that comes down to the final seconds. How much was, the issues come earlier, and perhaps that third quarter run that they went on?
You called it. That third quarter got us again. Not getting stops, missed a lot of shots early on that I think it led to run-outs and leak-outs, a couple chippies at the rim. Again, I think the fight was there, just to stay in that when it wasn't going our way offensively. But again, we got to keep finishing possessions out was a big key. Them having 24 second chance points, 13 offensive rebounds. Those are small margins in a game that's close.
The ball on the inbound pass hit the rim before anyone could touch it. What was supposed to happen there? How often does Paolo inbound the ball when you practice those?
We've worked on that. We've worked on that a ton. It's supposed to be right at the rim of .5, and he put it right at the rim. And then Orlando Robinson walks under Wendell Carter Jr. as it's happening. So you can do one of two things. You can say it hit the rim and the clock went off, or you can say it should be a foul because you're taking a man out in the air. One of two things.
Kind of going back to that third quarter, what did you see with the fouling specifically? I know Toronto had 35 free throws in the game. I know this fouling's been a struggle all year, but what do you have to do to kind of rein that back in but maintain your physicality?
It could get me, but I don't understand. I really don't. I know how physical they are. I know how aggressive they are. I understand how they were grabbing and holding, and then we get the tic-tac fouls. That's where it becomes something that you have to think about, and I don't understand why. Because we were attacking the basket just the same. I mean, I think we're in the lane 31 times. They were there too, but us not getting the whistle, I have to figure it out. And then we got to keep looking at the film and seeing where it is and what it's not. Because I don't understand how a team as such shoots 35 free throws, and apparently that the grabbing and the holding up above the lane is okay now, but it's not once you get downhill.
Is there a struggle in adjusting to that whistle? Or, I know this team has struggled sometimes with some of those lulls, getting kind of digging deeper.
Listen, I don't mind the whistle. I really don't. I don't mind the whistle. I just want it to be the same way. I'm okay with the whistle. I like physical. We like aggressive. We like being that way. That's our brand of basketball. It's okay. I just like it being very similar, consistent. That's it.
Do you feel that you guys' reputation as a physical team maybe plays into that at all, or Toronto's reputation for that matter?
I don't know what reputation. I'll have to get back to you on that one because it's a tough call because I don't know what goes into the thought process behind it. I know we are physical. I know we are aggressive. And if you're watching the game, you're watching it being played both physically on both ends of the floor. I don't mind. We don't mind. We welcome it. I just want it to be consistent and the same. That's it.
With this result and Sunday's, the two games were split by 3 points. Mm-hmm. You mentioned those small margins. Just how frustrating is it that we've kind of talked about that throughout the year, that this is still happening?
It's got to be continued. We have to continue to learn. We got to continue to find out what those small margins are. And in these games right now, it happens to be 13 offensive rebounds. It does happen to be the free throw count for 35 to 23. It happens to be that. Those are the little small margins within the game that are extra possessions that give them 24 second chance points and us 15. Those are the small margins within a game because we turn them over 20 times for 17 points. So our defense we're being physical, we're being aggressive, we're doing the right things in certain areas. But can we do it differently without fouling? And can we keep attacking the basket the way we have and get to the line?
Jamahl, what did you see on your team's defensive execution on the three by Lawson late and then on the three by Walter late? Was that just a case where they made
some tough shots? You got to look at it. The communication was there. I mean, Tristan did everything but foul him on that last one. It was a step back, triple, travel, three from the top of the key. Yeah, he did. He heaved it up there.
After the last game, Paolo, and I'm paraphrasing here, seemed to indicate that he wanted the ball in his hands more. What did you see from him down the stretch in tonight's game with the ball in his hands?
I think he was in attack mode. I think he made some plays down the stretch. I think he 8 assists. He found guys as they were showing and attacking him early, made big shots, made big plays down the stretch. I think those are things that we're going to have to keep finding ways to put the ball in his hands, make plays, continue to make the right decision. And I think those are just small pieces of it. But again, the margin for error for us, I think that's a big key for us.
Kind of building off of that. You guys were down late in that fourth quarter for a second straight game. What does it say? And Paolo and Franz both helped kind of push this team back into the game. What does it say about them and their fight to try and will this team to that win you guys seem to so desperately need?
They're going to keep fighting. We are going to keep fighting. I think that's the spirit of the Orlando Magic. They're going to keep fighting no matter what's happening. Down 10, down 5, down 2, down 20. We'll keep fighting back no matter what's happening within the game. That's who we are. That's who we'll continue to be. And this is a tough stretch right now. It really is. That's the reality of the situation. So you have to look the reality in the face and say, what am I going to do when it gets difficult? And this team has grit, it has toughness, it has focus, it has ability to stay together and do the right thing and come out and play the right way on the next night when we play Chicago.
Thank you. I'll be back with Paolo and Franz.
Thank you, guys.
Coach.